So, I was asked, what is the most toxic thing that I have ever endured? Baby, let me just go ahead and tell you. I done had my door kicked in off the hinges. I done had a gun pulled on me. Oh my God. I done been stalked. I had sugar put in my tank before. Am I the problem?
Yo, if a grown-ass man is putting sugar in your tank, whatever you got going on in this area right here, bitch, go ahead and lock that shit up. Are these from different people? If it's that good, I don't want it.
Emma, because I felt like Tyrese in those moments when he was crying. What more do you want from me? Because, what?
No, you
Why
done
would y'all
enough.
do me like that? I still be want to ask those questions like, Jesus, what did I do to deserve this type of behavior? I don't know what I did.
You've done enough. Grown-ass men putting sugar in a woman's gas tank? Now, I've heard of women doing that, but you got a man that crazy? What you doing? This is a serious question. What are you doing, bro? That means that your need to be studied.
Hey y'all, so we are at the gas station. I'm finna put some gas in my car because when I pulled up, I literally had no gas, y'all. It's only by God's grace that I even made it. We just paid rent. Rent was due yesterday. I just got my hair done, so I literally only have like $30 in my bank account, and I don't want to spend it all because after this, I want to go out to eat and get some hookah. It's just to
When I was growing up, my dad used to tell stories about these people who own BMWs and Mercedes and all these fancy, luxurious cars, but can't afford to put gas in it. Yes, you could pay the car note. Yes, you could pay the insurance. But after you're done doing that, you only got $30 in your name. If something was to happen to the car right now, you can't take care of it, you shouldn't be driving that car.
So y'all, I literally have no gas. Like, it's like none. Unfortunately, I have to get the 93 one, which is the most expensive one.
You got an AMG.
It's at $10. We need to stop it because it's going to take all my money. So we stopped it right at $15. Let me show y'all my car. My car. She's so pretty. All right, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it gave me 76 miles. Don't mind the tire thing. My tire is flat and I can't afford a new one right now. $15 put 70 miles in my vehicle.
She got Louis
which
Vuitton.
means I'm able to go to the lounge and get some hookah.
Oh, I was just about to say that. Your priorities are f***ed up, man. You got a Louis Vuitton bag, the tire flat. You can't put gas in your car. Where you going? You going across the street? For them type of cars, $15 is only taking you across the street. Probably around the corner. Come on, son. We gotta do better.
My name is Shay. I have Tourette syndrome, and let's talk about the different kinds of tics. Despite popular speculation, a lot of people tend to think that most tics are very severe and involve cursing. This is false. Tics rarely involve cursing. So let's get into mild tics. I'm not serving you coffee. Mild tics are what typically people with tics and Tourette's usually have. Simple mild tics that are motor can often include motor. See, it's hooked up to the tobinator. The tobinator is hooked up to the motor. The motor's I've never, ever had that take a day in my life, so I really don't know what that was. But blinking, twitching, it can be like slight twitching of like the head, the nose, slight facial movements, head bobbing, or other movements that are, my name is Bobby, I like to party. Simple.
I've never been around somebody that had Tourette's. I ain't gonna lie. My name is Bobby. I like to party. I ain't gonna lie to you. That one almost got me. Wow. This is very informative. Okay. Let's get right.
Movements. Simple vocal tics. Nah, it's just me, nigga. Nah, can, sorry. These can include of whistling, slight hiccup noises, clicking, clearing their throat, etc. Okay, yep. I had to fight to be able to pause this video. Now, let's get into complex motor and vocal tics. Complex motor tics. Oh, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? What? These can include...
Yo, son, what? Son, oh my God. Let me ask this question. Because I remember seeing a video where this kid, he had bad stuttering problems, right? And then he got to smoking some Mary Jane. He got to smoking some gas. And it took care of all of that. Young lady, is that insensitive for me to say? Y'all know where I'm going. Just let me know if I'm being insensitive. Because that Mary Jane could cure a lot.
Sticking up the middle finger, jumping around, hitting stuff. I'm losing my train of thought actively. Biting people, touching things, bending your knees and stuff like that. Suck my fat one. What? Etc. Again, not all people with tics and Tourette's have the middle finger tic. I do because I have copropraxia. Copropraxia causes the middle finger tic, or inappropriate tics that involve like movements. Complex vocal tics can include very long sentences, repeating other people's words or phrases, cursing, swearing, saying very inappropriate things, screaming. There's more, but I'm actively losing my train of thought. My name is Bobby. I like to party. If you don't believe me, watch me shake my body. Bobby! Sorry. Now, if you're wondering the kinds of tics that I have all of the above. I have a severe case of Tourette syndrome, so this would include both mild and complex tics, but mostly complex. I would also like to know, go to Tama. What? Corey Kenshin. Coprolalia and copropraxia are rare. Only 10 to 15% of people with tics and Tourette's actually have those kinds of tics. My name is Shay. I have Tourette syndrome, and let's talk about the different...
Shout out to you, man. A lot of us run around this planet being ungrateful. And we feel as though we have it so hard. But this is proof that there's somebody else out here going through some shit that you couldn't even imagine. You wouldn't even be able to understand. So shout out to you, young lady.
His father gets a phone call from his daughter saying she needs help, that her boyfriend is abusing her. So he and his wife jump in their car and they go to a local Houston gas station where they find an SUV where they believe his daughter is inside that SUV. The mother, his wife, jumps out of the car and chases the SUV, while the father opens fire, firing 2 shots towards the vehicle.
If you think that your daughter is kidnapped and she's in the SUV, why would you fire into the SUV? You could accidentally hit your daughter. Everybody don't need guns.
The problem is, the man inside of that SUV, the driver, had no connection to their daughter. And one of the bullets struck him in the head.
Oh my God, bro.
Killing him. The vehicle crashed and Jonathan Mata and his wife rushed towards the vehicle. When they opened the door, they realized their fatal mistake. And they told the female passenger that they would call 911, that they were sorry. They thought their daughter was inside of this car, being kidnapped by her abusive boyfriend. But instead, they did not call 911, and they ran from the scene.
Police say on Monday, almost 3 weeks after the shooting, Jonathan Mata, his wife, and their attorney went to HPD headquarters, where Mata confessed to firing the shots.
The victim was 25-year-old Desmond Butler, and now Jonathan Mata has been charged with murder.
Lock his ass up and throw away the key. Lock his motherfucking ass up and throw away the key. My boy been looking at too much goddamn action movies. Who the f thought you was? Bruce Willis?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
Huh? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Like, what are you doing? Some people have guns and they have no self-control. It's a lot of niggas running around here with guns that are itching to pull the trigger. Suppose your daughter was in there. Then what?
So one time I was telling my homies, like, if I was a guy for a day, I'd be getting the bitches, you know, I'd be slaying the bitches. They was like, you ain't gonna be getting nobody. You think it's that easy? It's just like, just because you don't get no bitches, don't put that shit on me. If I was I'd be getting the bitches. They gonna want me. No, this
me out. This is because they said I'm gonna be a 5'2" guy. They said I'm gonna be 5'2". Oh shit. Okay, so I ain't gonna be getting no because ain't no with no short. And I'm
Facts.
like, damn, you get a point.
Facts.
Shut the f out talking. But I'm a cutie patootie. I'm a cute. Girl's like a cute guy. I'm gonna act like, and then I'm gonna be in a room with her. She gonna be getting undressed. I'm like, yeah.
It don't work like that. If roles were reversed and you woke up tomorrow and you was a man, you wouldn't get you wouldn't get no. Ain't nobody trying to talk to you. Y'all young girls that be 4'11", talking about you want a man that's 6 feet. Okay, let's say the roles got reversed. Bitch, you gonna be a born again virgin. It's a little person out here that might give you some cheeks.
I'm proud to be a midget. The only thing more intense than my midget pride is my hate for tall people, or as we like to call them, biggers. Small power! Small power! Small power!
Listen, I know I be talking about y'all. I was finna say it. I know I be talking about y'all biggers like that. Okay? YouTube, I said biggers. I didn't say the N-word. Damn. That's kind of funny. I don't got it that bad, though. I do not got it that bad. Oh, my God.
My thing is, just because you got a few little followers, you're not supposed to be living in the hood, bitch. I live in the hood. I live in the trenches. I wake up in the morning, cockle-doodle-doo, it's chickens outside. What are you talking about?
What trenches you
3
live
o'clock in
in?
the morning, they start bright and motherfucking early.
What trenches are you in that is chickens outside?
I live in the trenches, and I have no shame about it. I never said I was one of these bad and bougie. No. Where rent is affordable is where you'll find me. Cost of living is where I draw the line. I'm not living above my means. You can, though. Stay safe.
Don't sleep, boy. As soon as that YouTube check got the hitting, I went and bought my family a crib. As soon as that YouTube check got the hitting, I moved my ass to the country. You mean, boy? Plus, the lady where we was renting the townhouse from, she was getting on my nerves, too. And I sense it was, I ain't gonna lie, I sense a bit of racism in that community. It's either it was some racist shit going on, or we found out that one of my neighbors was on the sex offenders list. And he was the only other black dude in the community. So, it's either some of them people thought it was me, or they just ain't like my black ass. It's one or the other. But we had to get the fuck up out of there. I appreciate you guys for looking at my videos. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
State police say the couple living here after spending money that wasn't theirs. Investigators say Robert and Tiffany Williams had $120,000 deposited into their account at BB&T on May 31st through a mistake by a teller. But instead of contacting the bank about the deposit, the couple allegedly spent most of the money, all in 2.5 weeks between June 3rd through the 19th. Police say the Williams also used the money on bills, car repairs, cash purchases, and even gave $15,000 to friends in need of money. Once the bank realized its mistake, it transferred the $120,000 to the correct account. It contacted Tiffany Williams on June 20th and told her the couple had to pay back the $107,000 in overdraft fees they incurred. On June 21st, the bank called again. Tiffany said she and her husband will work out a payment plan. Court papers show that after those 2 initial phone calls from the bank, the couple had no contact with bank representatives, despite several attempts by the bank to reach them. The couple is now facing felony theft charges.
If you had $125,000 accidentally deposited into your account, what was you going to do with it? You going to wait for them to take it? You going to spend it? What you going to do? They obviously did the wrong thing. Me personally, before them folks came back to get their money, I'm just saying, hear me out. 125 bands, you deposit that in my account, I'm putting that in the market. Yeah, I'm putting that in the market. By the time y'all ready to get that money back, I done 10x that shit. That 125,000 is gonna be there for y'all, and I probably done made 300, 400,000 off of that. Yes, sir. And some of y'all might be like, what? It is possible. I just want you to know that it is possible. Learn how to read your charts, okay? Learn market structure, and come holler at me. Because, boy, I wish a nigga would. Wait, I just read them as brownies. What kind of brownies is those?
Don't touch the brownies in there.
They're so good though.
Yo, what are you doing? Ella, please don't tell me you.
Sorry, they're just so good.
How much of brownies you eat?
Well, me and Arya ate this.
You and I'm going to jail. Those brownies are not for kids, bro. These are not kid brownies. I told you, do not eat the brownies, bro. Get my baby. Get my baby. Oh my gosh.
What you mean they're not kid brownies?
Move, bro. Move. Drink some milk right now.
But I'm not
Drink some milk.
Oh, Dad, I can't feel my eyes.
Oh my gosh. Just drink milk, boy.
Why do they call it restrooms?
Oh my gosh. Just drink the milk, bro.
If you gonna have them type of illegal substances around, just make sure your kids have no access to these. Make sure your children have no access to these at all. Even though this is like a joke, this is a skit, but this shit could potentially be serious. It could potentially be deadly. You know, you could have a situation where your child, your toddler, gets so high that he or she forget how to breathe. Be careful with this. That's like a good PSA.
Excuse me. Hi. This is Random. Are you with them?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Your daughter's very pretty. I had to come up and say hi. Do I have permission to date your daughter?
Cosa ha detto? Ha detto che perché mi ha fermato e mi ha detto ciao e poi mi fa sei con loro, io gli faccio sì e lui mi fa sono i tuoi genitori, gli faccio sì e lui mi fa
Italian?
no, volevo chiedervi scusa perché volevo fermare su vostra figlia per dirle che era molto bella.
It sounds Italian.
What language is that? Portuguese?
Italiano.
Really? I was just
right.
in Rome
I was right.
2 weeks ago.
Stato 2 settimane fa a Roma.
Yeah, grazie, and that's all I know. How old are you?
Yo, you know what's crazy? I would have never guessed that they was Italian. You know what it is? It's because of the Italians I grew up around in New York and the Italians that you see on TV. Most of the Italians you see on TV, they just look like mafia bosses. That man does not look like a mafia boss. With them bright ass shoes, he don't look like a mafia boss.
17.
Oh, you're 17. Never mind. I'm
17?
21. Yeah. Ciao, guys. Yeah. Grazie. Bye-bye.
What's your name?
My name is Steph.
Steph.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Of course. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Bye-bye. Ciao. I froze up because I had a feeling she was young, bro. That shit happens in life, babe. Well, you guys have a good day.
I want to ask you on your Instagram.
My Instagram, you can message me when you're 18. So, like, in Italy, I don't know if they're...
You don't use Instagram?
No, I use IG. It's just, I'm 21, you're 17.
Yeah, I know.
So,
no, but because my father told me, oh, he's so friendly.
Yeah?
Shit.
Yeah, take my IG, but DM me when
But
you're 18.
can I give you mine because my telephone is off.
Excuse me. Hi.
Fellas, what are y'all doing in that situation? My boy just pre-ordered some. He just pre-ordered. Fellas, what are y'all doing in that situation? I think he did the right thing when he walked away. Even with the blessing of the dad, he did the right thing.